Thank you for choosing the EmbaGYN pelvic floor exerciser from Everett Laboratories. We are going to discuss stress urinary incontinence and also how EmbaGYN can help you manage, improve, or even overcome the problem using EmbaGYN and additional Kegel exercises. Incontinence is much more common than you might think. It affects nearly 1 in 4 women between the ages of 18 and 70, so you are not alone. Stress urinary incontinence occurs often as a result of the weakening of the pelvic floor muscles, which can happen for various reasons, especially pregnancy and childbirth, and the natural effects of aging. The good news is that these muscles react very well to correct stimulation, and like any other muscle, with regular exercise will get stronger and stay strong. EmbaGYN works particularly well for stress and mixed incontinence. The EmbaGYN pelvic floor exerciser is very simple to use and highly effective. Using the exerciser, especially in conjunction with Kegel exercises, will provide a majority of women with significant improvement in the management of their incontinence. Before using the exerciser, please read the instruction manual carefully, especially the precautions and warnings. Incorrect use may not provide for optimal benefit and could cause some discomfort. Preparing EmbaGYN for use is very simple. Your EmbaGYN kit includes a handheld control unit, an insertable exerciser, 2 battery packs, one of which will need to be inserted into the control unit, and connecting wires. First of all, you will need to insert the batteries into the control unit. The instruction manual contains a handy pictorial guide, which will show you how to do this. To switch the unit on, just press the on button at the front of the unit and hold it down for 3 seconds. The screen should light up and you should hear a little beep. You can switch the unit off anytime by pressing the off button. You will hear 2 short beeps. To attach the exerciser to the control unit, you will need the lead wire. You will see that at one end of the lead wire there are 2 metal prongs sticking out. Insert these into the cylindrical sockets at the end of the wire, which extends from the exerciser. At the other end of the lead wire is a plug. Insert this into the socket at the bottom of the control unit, making sure that the little arrow on the plug is towards the front of the unit. Your EmbaGYN pelvic floor exerciser is now ready for use. Before using EmbaGYN, you will need to empty your bladder, and you may want to lubricate the exerciser with lubricating gel or water, although this isn't strictly necessary. Choose a comfortable position such as leaning back or lying down on your bed. Make sure that the unit is switched off. Insert the exerciser into the vagina in the same way as you would a tampon until only the flange at the base of the exerciser is visible. Ensure that the exerciser is positioned so that the metal panels are towards the sides and the curved edges of the flange are vertical. Press and hold the on button for 3 seconds to switch the controller on. Select the program for stress incontinence from the list of preset programs. The unit will automatically select the stress program the first time that the controller is switched on. Thereafter, it will automatically select the program you were using when the unit was last switched off. To swap between the programs, press the program button which is labeled P. Keep pressing and releasing the button until the stress program is displayed on the screen. With the required program selected, you can now select the intensity of the muscle stimulation by pressing the strength up and strength down buttons until you reach a comfortable level. To start with, you may not feel any sensation at all. It depends very much on the individual and any pre-existing physical condition. So slowly increase the intensity by repeatedly pressing the strength up button until you can feel the muscles around your vagina contract. If this sensation becomes uncomfortable, reduce the intensity using the strength down button. If you experience cramping, switch the unit off until the symptoms go away. Then use the unit with intensity set at a lower level. The screen will display the current intensity, and you should aim to increase the intensity used over a number of days. Remember, there's no hurry, so increase the strength of stimulation when you are comfortable and ready to progress. The length of each session is automatically set to 20 minutes, but as your pelvic floor muscles begin to strengthen, you may want to increase the duration of the sessions. To do so, simply press the time selector button repeatedly until the desired duration is displayed on the screen. The timer counts down during your session, and when the timer reaches 0, your session is complete. After completion, switch off the control unit and remove the exerciser from the vagina by holding the flange and gently pulling outwards. Be careful not to pull the wires, as they may become disconnected. Wash and thoroughly dry the exerciser and return it to the storage pouch along with the control unit and lead wire. The EmbaGYN pelvic floor exerciser will not only improve your pelvic floor muscles, but also enable you to know the correct sensation you need to feel when doing your Kegel exercises. Congratulations again for selecting the EmbaGYN pelvic floor exerciser to help improve your pelvic health.